We're talking about power of attorney today and Ask the Lawyer with attorney Carl Parrish. Good to see you. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Let's start with durable power of attorney. What is that?
Those words simply mean that you have the right, anybody has the right to pick an individual that you trust. And you sign a document. It's called a power of attorney. That document can be limited. It can be absolute. Generally speaking, if I sign it over to you, you are me. You, in a power of attorney, you can handle my entire affairs. You can go into my checking account. You can do anything you want to do with it. The individuals that you pick, you have to be very careful with that individual and make sure that they understand what your rights are. You can tell that person, I'm going to give you this power only for this event or this amount of time or that act.
It needs to be somebody you really, really trust, right?
Yes.
All right. How does that differ from healthcare power of attorney?
Healthcare power of attorney applies obviously only to healthcare. If you're ill, you can pick an individual and give them the authority, for example, to determine if it is very bad, that they have the right to make the decision to say no more treatment. That this is what he instructed me to do or what they think is in that person's best interest.
I mean, how wide is that authority and are there limitations on it?
It's absolute. Once you give someone the medical power of attorney, they have to make the decisions. The individual cannot be a person that works in the medical profession. It has to be someone out of that. It's someone who's 18 years of age or older. But if you give them instructions as to what you want to do in a healthcare when times are very difficult, they have to follow those. If not, they make all decisions.
And quickly, who can give this durable power of attorney in healthcare?
Anybody that is over 18 years of age can receive a healthcare power of attorney.
All right. Thank you very much. We do appreciate it.